Hi, beautiful soul. Welcome back to my temple. I'm so happy you're here. Tonight, in my astrology series, we're going to talk about Scorpio. How have you been? Oh, well, tonight you don't have to worry. I will entertain your monkey mind. Let me sage a little bit. While you lie down, you relax under the blanket, taking a few deep breaths in. Hold it in and then release. Release worries, negativity. Release anything that is not for your highest good. Tell to your thought to go away. That chatter does not help you. Let the thinking leave your head and your body. They're not welcome here tonight. Let's clean the energy with this sage. Entities and thought that we don't need will leave us alone. In this temple, we are protected. Illusions does not work here. Scorpio is characterized by all the things that suggest desire, passion, and transformation. Mars rules here, joining Scorpio's negative qualities and its element of water with clear and effective purpose. With these powerful influences, Scorpio gets what they want by concentrating fixed, intense attention at the point where it will be most effective. In this way, their power and force become irresistible, and it is impossible to deny them their desires. Their abilities of getting quickly to the knob of the phenomena make Scorpios ideal for careers in observation and research. they might become good astronomers, surgeons, and amazing at any kind of healing. The core ruler Pluto is also emphasizing Scorpio involvement with death and decay. In its manifold physical form, loving all kind of dark and forbidden experience that other would seek to avoid. That's why I like Scorpio so much. This capacity of making intimate contact with the dark side of life, taboo, and the unknown explain also their sexual obsession. The obsession for sexual energy and taboo make other people intrigued and scared at the same time. But this is because Scorpio understands fully the duality of life. From death to creation of a new life. From sexual ecstasy, new life is created. Scorpio feel at home with danger, and it seems completely unbothered from fear of scary things. And it's typical from Scorpios not to fear, to leave their comfort zone, which is something instead that for many other signs is an issue. This love for danger make it really adventurous, and this adventurous characteristic bring it to explore life and making fascinating discoveries. Scorpio tend to stay cool in the face of uncertainty, meeting the unknown without fear. This includes intimate situation. Intimacy linked to passion and desire, which are Scorpio's strength, if used kindly, but its course if they get out of hand. God, source energy, say to Scorpio, to you Scorpio, I give a very difficult task. You will have the ability to know the minds of men, but I do not permit you to speak about what you learn. Many times you will be pained by what you see, and in your pain you will turn away from me and forget that it is not I, but it's a perversion of my idea that is causing your pain. You will see so much of man that you will come to know him as animal, and wrestle so much with his animal instinct in yourself that you will lose your way. But when you finally come back to me, Scorpio, I have for you the supreme gift of purpose. That's why Scorpio is associated with reproductive systems and the sexual organs. Scorpio are sensual beings, and human genitalia is a delicate ecosystem. Scorpios are the most likely to suffer from yeast infection and bacterial infection. God gave you a special relationship with the color dark red, with the metal iron, and as a stone the opal. They have a special bond also with leaves of all plants, bushy trees, and herb, like broom and tobacco. Their polarity is negative, the quality is fixed, and the element is water. They are ruled by Mars and Pluto. As a good side, they are passionate, perceptive, fearless. But they do have some downside. Scorpio dangers is that its passion will degenerate into intense attachment and jealousy. Then brooding resentment can breed vindictiveness. Their downside is that sometimes they find it difficult to trust people. They can develop an obsessive attachedness with people and situations. In relationships, they can be filled by rage and jealousy really easy, and they have difficulties to communicate. God says to them, I will give you the key to know the human mind, but you will not be allowed to speak about it. Scorpio knows the depth of every human and can see the duality of life really clearly in front of him. But it has hard time to talk about it. Often he can feel feeling of revenge, domination, manipulation, and they have hard time to forgive. So beautiful, Scorpio. You know really well the duality of life. You know really well the human mind. Your braveness and courageousness make you one of the most attractive signs. But as everyone, we do have some hard time to face our shadow. But you don't have to, because facing our shadow allowed us to become whole again and unite the two parts of us in one. The integration of our shadow allowed us to evolve. Our shadow will serve us and not possess us. You see, humans have two sides that they try to run away from each other. Evolution pushes us to be far away from our animal instinct, almost repressing them or hiding them. But you see, you cannot let those instincts disappear or be repressed, because at the core of our soul we are animal, and that is totally fine. Some people get too involved with their animal side and they can commit or do not really nice things. But we cannot generalize this for every human. It's wrong. Be possessed only by our instinct side. At the same time, it's wrong to completely repress it. There are some instinct that needs to be felt, needs to be released, and only by accepting them we will be able to control them. Rage, jealousy, manipulation are things that we do not need. When you feel them, allow it to be, but far away from others. Allow those emotions to come through you and come out. And then when your conscious mind can see them and analyze them and feel them, you will finally be able, slowly, to detach from them. Like anything toxic, need time and devotion to be healed. Rage, jealousy, manipulation, control are all emotions that need to be faced with love and compassion. You need to be kind to yourself. If something gives you rage, there is always a reason inside of you. Many people used to point out fingers. That person made me mad. That thing made me angry. The things that we see outside are inside of us too. When you are mentally elevated enough, those emotions will come, you will feel, and then you will release. Ask always yourself, are you sure they are angry for the behavior of other people, or there is a hidden reason inside of you? We are responsible of how we react. We are responsible for what we feel. Rage, jealousy can reveal amazing shadow about ourselves, and behind that shadow you will find possibly the real reason. When you become aware of the real reason, you might be surprised. When you become aware, healings happen. Practicing forgiveness, detachment will help you to face your shadow part, beautiful Scorpio. When you walk side by side with God, you don't need anger. You just have to detach yourself. You don't need revenge. When you walk side by side with God, you let the universe give you the revenge without moving a finger. Communication is about innocence. Intuition is also related to innocence. Practicing communicating things with the innocence of a child will allow you to learn and improve how to communicate. A child just express what he has to say with no second goals, with no fear of judgment from others. Trusting is another lesson that the universe will teach you. Sometimes we need to trust in the universe, trust ourselves. When it's about trusting others, it's always a question mark. But when you are connected to source energy, you have that strong bond with source. Trusting others is not really essential. The strength is in yourself. So other people are good, but they're not vital. If you feel you can trust someone you will. If you think you can't, it's fine anyway. People are good, but they're not vital. When you have God, when you have the presence of Source, only that is the vital thing that you need. So beautiful, Scorpio. I want you to close your eyes and fly high. Fly high into the space. Like a beautiful dot, you shine completely alone. And as that light that you are, you will attract what is meant for you. That star has a beautiful shine. That star doesn't care of anything or anyone. It travels, it explores, it finds new places. Fearless. It goes in the most darkest place because it has its light. That stars is made of the same materials of the animals of the earth. That stars is a mix of animal instinct and the most evolved material in us. There are both. And it's fine like that. Close your eyes, beautiful Scorpio. Feel source energy all around you. Cuddle you in a cocoon of warmth and chill on your back. Angel will drop a shield on you. Nothing that is not for your highest good will be able to interact with you. In this night, on your dreams, you might face your light and your shadow. You might unite them in the most beautiful of the divine being. And finally, when you integrate your dark and your light, You will embody the most beautiful of the archetypes. You can be the mystic, the alchemist, the detective, the sorcerers, the hypnotist, the chemist, the witch, the investigator, the fortune teller, and the guardian. As God says to you, you might turn away from me due to the pain of seeing the animal instinct in the human mind, of battling with the animal instinct inside of you. But when you finally will be able to come back to me, when finally you saw fully the two sides of life, I will give you the gift of purpose. Integrate who you are, and you will find your purpose, Scorpio. Good night. Namaste.